Oh my good Lord, it's bloody freezing. Oh, whew. I nearly went there, Lara. Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video on the living countryside. And as you could probably see there in the opening sequence, getting out of the car, I'm not in the best of shape because I hurt my back in work the other day, and it's an old niggling injury that has haunted me forever. And to be honest, it's been fine in the last year or two. But then you get complacent and you do something stupid and you hurt it again. And that's what's happened. So I'm struggling today physically, but at the same time, you know, it's good to get out and do something. I have to say a big thank you to Lara. Lara's actually there behind the camera, and I wouldn't have been able to come out here today without her, to be honest. She's going to do a lot of the heavy lifting. Not that there is much heavy lifting. Oh. But I couldn't have done this without her. So in the comments below there, if you just give a big well done to Lara and thank her for helping this old dog get this little video done today. Yeah, so what is this video about? Essentially what this video is about is I just want to show you guys and all the people out there that are like me, just normal everyday amateur photographers, that you don't really need a tripod anymore to shoot meaningful landscape photography, meaningful long exposure photography. I assume every one of you guys out there that is watching me are very much like me, watching other pros out there doing all their amazing landscape photography. And every single one of them seem to use a tripod. And that's fine. I can understand the reasons why. You know, these guys are professionals and they're trying to sell images, prints, books, etc. and so on. And they might need a tripod, say, to do a bracket, or you know, they want to properly photo stack a series of shots with a wide dynamic range amongst the shots. I get it. I understand the technicalities of it all. But for us normal Joe Soaps who want to get out with our cameras, just one second, this is stuff. Yeah, so for us normal Joe Soaps who just want to get out with our camera, enjoy a little bit of nature, take a photograph you and I can be proud of, and if you want to print it and hang it on the wall, really, you don't need a tripod. So I've come back to a location that we love, the Coolalingo waterfall. It's the height of summer. I'm not even sure there's much water in there, but we're going to hike up there. It's only a 5-minute little walk. We're going to see, can we get some long exposure photographs of the waterfall. And here's what's in the bag. Nothing more than an OM1 Mark II. I've got a wide angle 8-25 and I've got a 12-100. In the pocket I've got some ND filters. That's it. I don't know if this bag in total is 2 kgs. For an old fogey like me with a bad back, you can stick that in my back. We can head up there, we can get some photographs, and we can do it all without a tripod. That's the focus for today. So let's go, let's get at it, let's get up there and let's get some photographs. Come on, let's go. Yeah, so it's the height of summer and we've just come in off the road. And while there's water in the stream, which I'm thankful for, because we are still in the depths of this extremely dry summer. And we'd be here in the winter time, and if you could see all of these rocks, the water would be up on these rocks. Right now I could hop across this stream. Autumn time, winter time, springtime, you cannot even see these rocks for the most part. So I'm hoping that when we get upstream to the Coolalingo waterfall, I'm hoping that there's water, enough water coming down over the cascade to make a meaningful photograph. So it's 50-50 right now, but we'll keep on walking up and let's keep the fingers crossed. Look how dry this is. Everything is bone dry. I've never been here and it's been this dry. So come on, let's go up. Let's keep going and see what greets us when we get up to the waterfall. Yeah, so we're just on our way upstream, and again, I'm just having to be really careful here with my back. But I'm out standing here in the stream that I normally wouldn't be able to stand in. And this is kind of where you got to take the positives. If you're looking upstream there, you can see the little tiny little cascade here, but all to the right hand side we've got all these brown stones and boulders, and they would normally be underwater. So even though we're in the height of summer here, we can take a little bit of positivity out of it, that we can get out here into the river. But we've got a little cascade here, nothing spectacular. Within the limitations of my own physical abilities right now. And listen guys, by the way, for my perseverance, given the state I'm in right now, can you get on there, give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe, purely for the perseverance that myself and Lara are showing here to get out here and do this. But one or two shots here just on the way up, just stock shots, just time stamped to show the river in its current state. One or two little shots from here with the rocks and the little cascade in the foreground, and then we'll get on upstream. So if they worked out guys, well, here they are. Yeah, so we get our first view of the waterfall up the valley there, and first impressions are, thank God we've got some water. This is normally a 3 cascade falls, and right now there's only one, but that's okay, we can focus on one. But there's hardly any water in the river, which is going to be difficult, but we'll find something because it's different. It's different than it always is before. But I want to point something out to you. Have a look at this. Up here in the tree. Somebody has decided to put a little sign up. Influencers not welcome. Well, that's definitely not me. I'm a photographer who likes the video. But, you know, this was always known as the secret waterfall. Yeah, and anyone that knows the Coolalingo waterfall at this point knows that it's not too secret anymore. But it's a beautiful place to come, relax, and for me, photograph it. Time after time after time. I'm here again. It's been 7 months since we've been here. Lara and I, we love this waterfall. It's a special place for us, I think. But for somebody to put that sign up, you know, just kind of shows you it's a sign of the times. This is no longer a secret spot. It's a well-worn track up to here right now. But it's here for us all to enjoy. So that little sign up there kind of pisses me off in some respects. But I'll photograph it and I'll video it. But it's a tricky one. I'm going to flip you around again. As I said, we've got the waterfall up there in the distance. And if I just come around here, we get a nice view of it. But look, there's no water in this river, hardly, which is great. Where I'm standing now, you would never get to in normal conditions. Now I can come right down in here into the middle of the waterfall, and I'm going to try and take 1 or 2 shots here with the waterfall in the background, because I'd never get them before. This is a different shot for me. I've never been able to get out here before. And again, big thanks to Lara who's helped me out today, because I wouldn't have been able to do this and a little bit of video given my current state of my back. But what I'm going to do here is, again, I got a nice big boulder here in the foreground. I like it. And I'm going to just take a general shot with that boulder in the foreground, looking up the valley to the waterfall in the background. You know, the water is so still. There ain't many cascades. This is a different day's photography for me until I get up to the fall itself. Just a single shot, handheld, no need for a tripod. And if I wanted to, I bet you I could bracket a tree, maybe a 3-shot bracket, foreground, midground, background, close that bracket, and I can do all of that handheld also. So guys, if any of the little shots worked out from the no influencers spot, that's what we'll call that from now on, the no influencer spot on the approach to the Kulalinga waterfall, well, here they are. Yeah, so we're almost at the foot of the waterfall, and again, while there isn't that much water, it's allowed me literally walk out into the stream that I normally wouldn't be allowed, or I normally wouldn't be able to get out into. And you know, I just love photographing waterfalls. I've had a few bad weeks of landscape photography. The woodland video last week, disaster. And then, you know, trying to photograph in the height of summer with harsh light, it's just such a difficult thing to do. So we decided just to come back and do something we love to do, and that's photograph waterfalls and just enjoy their surroundings. But my first shot I see here on my approach, again, all handheld, no tripod. I have a 1/4 second exposure dialed in at f6.3, and that f6.3 should cover me from the foreground to the background. And we got 2 big boulders in the foreground with the single cascade waterfall in the rear. Again, a shot I like. I'm just using live ND. I'll take one without, just as a standard stock shot. And for pig iron, I'm going to try something here. Very difficult thing to do, of course, with water is bracket and stack. But I'm just going to do, see, does it work? Focus on the near foreground, rocks, midground, and background. Close that bracket. It may or may not work. But if any of the little shots from this location, which you would not normally get in normal river conditions, yeah, here they are, enjoy them. Wow, I'm actually standing in the middle of the river. And if I pan all the way around, there's the waterfall behind. You know, as I said, you could never stand in this spot under normal conditions, so it's an opportunity for a different type of photograph, one that I've never got before. And I'm going to flip you around, and you can see in the distance, in the background, the waterfall. Normally we've 3 cascades, one here, and one over on the left. We just have the middle one really flowing at the height of summer. A few dribbles coming down right and left. But I'm seeing a shot that I've never seen before, which is just something like this. And again, just the foreground with these boulders, a little cascade here, very minor. Normally where I'm standing right now would be up to my knees. But again, I'm going to take something here. It'll all be handheld. It'll all be with a wide angle on an OM1 Mark II. And the trick always, when you get up close to this waterfall, is to try and discount the bright sky. But there's enough foliage behind. If I come down to something like that, and we should be able to get some kind of decent composition. I'm seeing, oh, as the light just bursts through the canopy of the trees. But I got a little cascade here in the front, and that cascade, via a line of rocks, takes your eye almost back to the central cascade. And actually, it's quite novel to be able to just focus on one single cascade as opposed to 3 on this waterfall. So yeah, it's a different atmosphere, it's a different feeling at this time of year, and some different photographs. All handheld, no tripod, guys. You know, you can do this without a tripod. All modern cameras, the image stabilization, certainly in the OM system, I'm sure it's the same in all the other manufacturers, is so good that you can get up to almost 1.5 seconds handheld. But I see a nice shot there. I'm at half a second exposure, and I'll just try a few different exposure lengths. Let's see, can I get this thing down to 1.3 seconds handheld? I certainly can, absolutely no doubt about it. But I see a nice few shots here, ones I could never get before, because I've never been able to get out here. The water's just trickling over my toes. So I'm going to spend a few minutes here because these are unique shots. And if any of them do work out, guys, enjoy them. Here they are. So we're right up, literally in the Coolalingo waterfall right now. I can feel the spray. Lara is inside in the plunge pool just cooling off. And while she was there, I just saw a shot. So I'm going to flip you around. So I'm just going to take a long exposure shot of Lara where she is with the waterfall in the background. Lara, the trick here is, what have you to do? Stay 100% still for sure. I'm going to get the camera out and compose 1 or 2 shots there with Lara in the pool. Oh, lads, I think I'm going to have to dip my feet in there as well at some point. And again, look how dry it is here. These rocks are normally all underwater. So I see another shot maybe there with the fall in with the cascade in the background, and I'll search around for maybe one or two more. Meanwhile, I say Lara is about to freeze, so I better hurry up and get these shots. Yeah, so if any of the shots worked out, right up close here and personal with the waterfall. And remember guys, all without a tripod. You can walk in here with just your camera, just your lens, with all the modern cameras. All the image stabilization is so good. You can do this without a tripod. So get out, get the cameras and get taking shots of waterfalls, some long exposures of waterfalls. Meanwhile, enjoy these couple of shots, because if they worked out, here they are. So guys, I think that's where we'll end the video, and I hope it's proved to you that you can get out with your camera, one lens, one camera body, get out and get some long exposure photographs of waterfalls. Just get out and shoot. Get out in nature. You don't need a load of equipment. But as has become a little bit customary in these videos where we do waterfalls in summertime, it's time to dip the toes. And I don't know how this is going to work with a dodgy back, but we'll give it a go. Lara's already been in. But again, guys, thank you. Thank you for your support. Oh my good Lord, it's bloody freezing. Thank you for your support. Please hit the thumbs up if you want to see more content. You know, that's the type of motivation we need to keep this going. But I'm just going to slip on out here a bit. Oh, oh. I nearly went there, Lara. Thank you guys. Like, subscribe, comment. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you down the line in the next video on the living countryside. Slán leat. Bye for now.